Hello everyone, and today we're back with another Minecraft update. So today we're here to check out the new and latest update. So I'm going to go ahead and go down through and read the patch notes. I know that all the other editions already have all this stuff, but I just want to go ahead and show you for the sake of PlayStation being updated. But yeah, so the whole update's called Village and Pillage. They updated villages, so villages have new building types and biome-specific architecture. Updated villagers. Villagers now visit their job sites during the day and go home at night. Villagers take on new professions when near new job sites. Added the new job site blocks. Some of these blocks can be used by both villagers and players. Cartography table provides easier map crafting. The grindstone is used to repair weapons and tools. The barrel stores items like a chest. The smoker cooks food much faster than a furnace. The blast furnace provides faster ore smelting. The composter can be filled with crops to provide bone meal. The stone cutter is easy crafting for stone and cobblestone items. The smithing table, only a villager can use this block. The fletching table, only a villager can use this block as well. They added the new wandering trader, a new villager mob that will appear at a village's gathering site periodically and stays for a period of 2 to 3 game days. This trader offers items from a wide variety of random biomes, random dyes, and other rare materials. Accompanied on their journey by 2 fancy llamas. Added the bell. When rung, the villagers will run into their houses. Players can ring bells by interacting with them or powering with redstone. Excuse me. Added the pillager outpost. Towers that contain dangerous enemies and loot. Added the illager captain. Can be found holding a banner at pillager outposts. A player that kills an illager captain will be given the bad omen effect. Added the Ravenger, a powerful new enemy mob that can be ridden into battle by illagers. Added raids. When a player enters a village with the bad omen effect, a raid will be triggered. Pillagers will attack the village in waves. Players that successfully defend a village from a raid will receive the Hero of the Village effect, giving a steep discount on trades with villagers. Added Campfire. This block can be used as a light source or for cooking. Added Sweet Berries, a new source of food found in the taiga biome. And added Bamboo Jungle biome. Bamboo is now generated in jungles and more densely in bamboo jungles. And because this is for PlayStation, we have a bunch of new trophies and achievements to be done, but they're not too important. So we will move right along. Alright. So I'm not going to be able to show you everything in this video, just going to give you the basics. So let's start off real quick by the barrels. So as you can see, the texture of the barrels is very nice, very detailed, and the barrels provide a wonderful storage. Basically the same as a chest, but still really good. And they even have a little effect. This little door here becomes black, and you can kind of see it as soon as if you quickly close. You can, like, if you pause the video, you might be able to see, like, for a split second, there's a black door there, which is a very good detail. Look very good for, like, cupboards or, you know, just shelves or whatever. Good decoration block, and could be a nice flooring if you tried to make something like this, maybe. I don't know, just coming up with an idea, but you guys can think way better than me, so just seeing what you could do. So this is a cartography table, so this is where they craft the maps and stuff. Really like the texture of it, like with the little earth there and like all the papers and stuff. Definitely a really cool block, and it looks entirely functional on the inside. You put the ingredients for the map and then the map name, and then it crafts it for you, which is pretty cool. So yeah, the blast furnace is used for smelting ores very fast. And wow, that was actually really quick. So like if we get like a stack of gold here, and then we put that in there, and then we grab like some coal. Wow, yeah, look how fast that goes. This is very helpful. But very nice block. Love the texture of it. And again, very helpful to all you survivalists out there. So awesome. Again, it would be a nice use for flooring too. I just kind of put that little thing there together. So yeah, moving on to the next one, we have the smoker, which, my mistake, this is the one that you cook food in. So we'll put that in there, grab some coal, and this should cook food really fast, super fast. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Oh wow, and look at that, that oven there, that's so amazing. Oh my gosh, all these new blocks are so amazing. That animation there is so awesome. But yeah, the texture of this little smoker oven is so cool. Looks very realistic. Could be used in like a little bakery shop or something. But yeah, definitely a good block to use and very helpful to survival. So this next block is used for if you have any leftover grass items or seeds or anything you don't need. You just put it in this little compose box, and eventually the bottom starts to make it all the way to the top, as you can see now. See, before I used to be able to just jump right in. Now I just kind of have to sit on top, and then it should give me some bone meal once it's all the way filled up. Whoa, look at that. And there we go. We got some bone meal. So yeah, this is very helpful. Definitely would recommend checking that block out there. But anyway, moving on to the next one, we have the grindstone. I love the way this one looks. By far one of my favorites. Just a very different Minecraft block, not a block you see every day. And yeah, you can prepare your stone tools, I believe, in this. Again, I don't really know much about it, so I'm not going to mess with it right now, but definitely going to leave that up to you guys. Moving on, we have the stone cutter, and this makes it so much easier because now we don't have to use crafting tables all the time. We can just use the stone cutter to make all of our stone materials. And I just want to check something. Okay. I was seeing in survival if you stood on top of the blade, if it hurt you. Apparently it doesn't, but my favorite part about this block is the animation. I just love that. And the texture of the blocks are really awesome. So definitely really cool. And I like the underneath part of it. That's why I made this one floating, but underneath is very cool. So it could be used for like a nice ceiling block or something, but definitely an interesting block. And then these two we can't use, only villagers can, but the looks of them are still really cool. So villagers will make like bow and arrows on this one, and this one I believe they'll make like tools and stuff. So yeah, and this one has a cool flooring, would be a cool flooring texture. And I love the tools on the sides of this one. I found that very interesting. Anyway, moving on, we have the bell, which is one of my all-time favorites as well. Again, the shape and everything, but if you ring it, it swings back and forth and makes a sound. It's so amazing. Listen. If I could ring it. There we go. So I just love that. I could sit there all day and mess around with that. But yeah, that will call all the villagers in at the village, but obviously we're not in a village, so we can't do that. Anyway, moving on, probably to my favorite, all-time favorite of all of them, the campfire. I've been wanting a block like this for so long, but it's just so cool looking. So you can actually put the fire out using some water. So if I put some water, let me get a sponge. If I put some water there, it actually puts the fire out. But the cool thing is about this, Look at those bubbles there. The smoke above it. I don't know, it just looks really cool in my opinion. So, and I love the texture and like the little intricates of this thing. But it also looks pretty cool when the fire's put out. Like this could be used for like a train track or something if you put a whole bunch of these like all the way down in a line. I don't know, I'm just giving ideas, but definitely really cool. But the coolest part about this is if you have some food that you wanted to be cooked, let's grab this pork chop here, we can actually cook it. So we sit it on there, and I can just lay these up here so you can see what it looks like. I know it's a little weird looking, but we can actually cook some meat on the campfire, which is the coolest feature ever, I think. Really like this feature. So we'll just wait for this to cook. So now there's several ways you can cook food in Minecraft. Oh, yeah, perfect. They just pop right off. That's so helpful. But yeah, definitely an awesome feature. I love that feature there. But anyway, moving on to the final, well, not the final thing, but one of the final blocks that we're going to check out. And this is the berry bush, sweet berries. So I love the look of the berry bush. They're so like tiny, and the little red bits to them make them pop. They're really a nice color, and they'd be very good in several gardens and all kinds of that type of stuff. But not only that, they're a good food source. You can literally just walk up to a bush, click, and it'll give you a berry. So now I have some berries, which is very cool. And it's weird because when you walk through them, it feels like you're walking through a bunch of spider webs. You're not as slow, but it still slows you down a little bit when you walk through. But the berry bushes are really cool. Another one of my favorites, especially because you can get food from them. So yeah. And moving on, we have the traveling trader that we heard about earlier with the 2 llamas. So yeah, now we can get exotic stuff from this trader dude, and we can see his nice llamas here. I love his like jacket that he's wearing and stuff. Very cool. So moving on, let me spawn these in real quick because it looks like they've despawned on us. There we go. Okay. So we have the Illager banner that we heard about earlier. That is also one of the new blocks, but we now have a new mob, which is the Ravager, and apparently the Pillager or Illager captain will ride on this thing. I don't know if I can ride. No, I can't ride on it. But apparently someone will ride on this thing during a raid. So I'll let you guys check that out more. We saw these guys last update, the Pillagers, but they definitely tie into this update more. They just were slowly introducing that, as well as the lantern. The lantern definitely went with last update, as well as like the loom and this. They all kind of went with this update, but they were just put in last update just because. Anyway, yeah, I'll let you guys mess around with this more. I'm sure there's some features I missed, and I do apologize if I did. I just wanted to give you guys a quick little gist of everything. But I hope you come and check out the update for yourself. Probably one of my favorites. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.